Our next guest is the driving force, you could say, behind a powerful symbol of renewal in the heart of America's auto industry. For 75 years, Michigan Central was the majestic train station where many visitors first arrived in Detroit. But that station closed back in 1988 and fell into disrepair big time. Ford acquired the property back in 2018 with a plan to turn it around. So we visited the rundown station shortly after, and Executive Chair Bill Ford, there we are, showed us around. And he showed us his vision for the building and the surrounding area.
I've been here my whole life, and I've seen Detroit in the best of times, and I've seen it in the worst of times. And same thing with our industry. We've had lots of, and our company has had lots of ups and downs over the years. But this was always photographed with some pejorative comment and usually a very negative story about Detroit.
The butt of many jokes.
Yeah, and I wanted to change that narrative. And, you know, fortunately, Detroit has been on a comeback. I think this building then will put an exclamation point on that story.
Well, now that vision is a reality. You are seeing a drone video from inside the station. Tomorrow, it officially reopens as a centerpiece of Ford's 30-acre tech campus. We're very happy to say that Bill Ford joins us now to bring us up to date. Hello, Bill Ford. Good to see you.
Well, hi, Gayle. I can't believe it's been six years since you and I did this, you know, when this place was just a dream.
I know. That's what I was thinking. Back in 2018, your enthusiasm was infectious. You had a very clear vision, Mr. Ford. Did it turn out the way you planned? Because it's been my experience, construction never goes according to plan. What are you feeling? How are you thinking?
I'm feeling great, and actually it turned out even better than I had dreamed. We had 3,000 workers who worked on it, and for so many of them, it was the high watermark of their career. They loved working on this. This was a project of passion for them, and boy, does it show.
So it's Vlad, Bill. When you spoke to Gayle back in 2018, you described this station. I want to use this language here that you both talked about, the poster child for the negative image that some people have of Detroit. So how is this going to change that negative image?
Well, interestingly, I think it's already starting to change. I mean, we just had the NFL draft here, as you probably well know, and
yes.
And it went beautifully. And you know, and there is a buzz around our city, but I think this will really, really open people's eyes because, as you kind of said in the intro piece, this was our Ellis Island. I mean, this is where people came and many of them took their first step into our city, and for it to be vibrant and open to the whole community again, I think it's going to be wonderful.
Hey, Bill, Nate Burleson here. I remember playing for the Detroit Lions in 2013, and I remember the city going bankrupt. And I remember being on a team where we were, like Gayle said, the butt of these jokes. But I know that you are confident that Detroit can recapture the magic of what once was. I'm talking about the booming Ford plants, the whole country rocking out to Motown. I know that there have been billions of dollars poured into the city before and after filing for bankruptcy. How confident are you that this will help kind of launch a new energy for Detroit?
When other projects have failed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, hey, Nate, it's great to see you again.
Good to see you.
And by the way, training camp is in 6 weeks, so I hope you're going to get ready for it. So no, I'm very confident that this is going to work because you know, we and every other company in America is in a war for talent. And to attract the best talent, you have to give them two things. You have to give them interesting problems to solve, and you must give them a great workplace. And there'll be nothing like this anywhere in America, because not only will this be a beautiful building to work, we're going to invent the future mobility down here too, and we want to make the Motor City for the next 100 years again. So this is going to be a really interesting and fun place for people to work, and I think it really will reignite how the world sees Detroit.
And I know that the city has seen some growth. We're watching it build from the inside out, especially downtown. But Detroit still one of the highest poverty rates in the country. So the question is, I think a lot of people are thinking, how many jobs will this create for the community in the surrounding areas?
Well, it's already starting to, Nate. I mean, it's interesting. We have, just after, a couple weeks ago, our professional soccer team announced they're building a stadium right next door to us. We're already seeing restaurants and coffee shops and bars open up all around. And we believe it'll be a tourist destination as well. This stadium, this beautiful building alone is going to have about 5,000 jobs attached to it. But there are going to be many more in the community that, and as I say, we're already starting to see that.
I will be there this weekend, so I'm going to come by and check it out.
Yeah. Not this weekend, but I can't wait to see. Nate will be there. I can't wait to see it, Bill, because when we were together, it was a game of let's imagine. Now we don't have to imagine anymore. So congrats to you. I can't wait to see it in person.
Well, Gayle, this time don't wear your high heels, because I remember the last time.
And I'm going to wear a different dress, too. I looked at that dress and went, what was I thinking? But thank you, Bill.
Bill Ford, thank you so much. Ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.